What's going on, everybody? Jada Black here. I am back with another video. Shout out to everybody that is tuning in. Shout out to everybody who supports me on my channel. I really do appreciate it. Make sure that you are subscribed to the other channels, especially JDBMediaENT. That's where I go live at the most. So make sure you do that. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Okay, hit the notification bell. Okay. Now we're gonna talk about this Gloria Govan Matt Barnes situation. I've made my fair share of commentary on these two, but with this new story, it pretty much solidifies how these type of women like Gloria Govan, or why men don't want to have children and why men don't want to get married, because you're going to end up getting with a woman who on the outside, she looks like an attractive, feminine woman, okay, that you can settle down with, you can raise a family with. At least that's what Matt Barnes thought. But after they broke up, she starts dating his ex-teammate, ex-friend behind his back, to where his children had to find out. He had to find out from his children what was going on. And also, what was even more petty about the situation is that she didn't even invite him to, I guess, her wedding to this guy that she's with now, his ex-teammate, his ex-friend, Derek Fisher. And now with this new story with her, apparently, according to this TMZ article, showing up at the school of their children when he was supposed to pick up his kids because they were supposed to spend the holiday weekend together. And these are the type of issues that men with children run into. And you wonder why they don't want to have kids, why they don't want to settle down, because you never know. You never know these days the type of woman that you're going to run into. You don't know these days the type of mentality that women have as far as keeping you away from your kids. So you have to protect yourself so you don't have to get into these situations. But what was really crazy about the situation, and it was also karma, is that she got arrested. Now, I'm going to tell y'all exactly why she got arrested. Now, this is according to TMZ. It says Basketball Wives star Gloria Govan was arrested for felony child endangerment after a dangerous fight with her ex-husband when cops say put their kids at risk. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ Gloria's kids were at their school Friday, about to get out for the day, and ex-husband Matt Barnes was scheduled to pick them up. We're told today, according to their child custody agreement, Matt had custody for the long Labor Day weekend. Our sources say at about 2:55 p.m., 5 minutes before school let out, Gloria arrived to get the twin boys. She got the children in her car, and that's when Matt showed up and told her it was his weekend for the kids. First off, what are you doing, Gloria? Are you that butthurt because he is no longer trying to get with you? He doesn't want to reconcile with you. From my understanding, he's in a new relationship now. Is that why you're that butthurt? If you have an agreement on paper that says that he is supposed to have the children for this Labor Day weekend, why are you then going to go pick them up anyway? You're butthurt over something. And I think it also has to do with the fact that she lost in court. She lost to him in court, and I think she still hasn't gotten over that either. See, she and her sister are always taking L's when it comes to court. Her sister lost court case, lost a, I believe it was a defamation case to her ex. Think of his name. Gilbert Arenas, right? Gilbert Arenas. You know, they can't win for losing. No, they can't win in relationships, and they can't win in court. We're told Matt told the kids to get out of Gloria's car and get into his. It appears the kids followed Matt's instructions because we're told Gloria then flew into a rage, tried to follow Matt's car screaming and cussing. Our sources say she then blocked Matt's car with the kids inside, and then someone called 911. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Did you really think because you're a female you weren't gonna get arrested, that no one was gonna call the police and say this woman is acting crazy? Gloria was arrested for child endangerment, also violating a court order. After police took Gloria to jail, they let Matt take the kids after he showed them paperwork he had custody this weekend. This just shows y'all, man, why a lot of these situations, the mother ends up in a situation where the father doesn't come around. I'm not saying that, men who do not go and get their kids when they're supposed to get them, that they're, I'm not saying that these guys who refuse to adhere to the obligations of their agreements are deadbeats. What I'm saying is that in this situation, these are the reasons why you have men who don't want to be in a situation where they have to deal with their ex, and they don't want to have to deal with their kids because they don't want to have to deal with their ex. They want to be able to deal with their kids, but they're in a situation with a woman who's vindictive, who wants the kids to hate the father, so they do everything they can early on to make it difficult for the man to want to be there for his kids. And it gets to the point to where the man doesn't even want to be there for his kids anymore. And then those kids grow up thinking that the father has rejected them, and she's keep putting it in their heads that he doesn't care about them, he doesn't want to take care of them, he doesn't want to come around. Because when a woman has a camera in her face, when a woman has the spotlight on her, she's going to say that she gives the father of her kids every opportunity to be a father. And we all know that's a lie, because men for the most part want to be fathers, but women don't make it easy because they want that man to adhere to their rules, do what they say. They use their kids as puppets, and we have to look at that. This female seems very hurt, and it could be because he's gotten into a new relationship, and I think that's what's sending her over the edge. I think that Derek Fisher don't have as much money as he may have had in his previous marriage. I think that she's taking the financial burden in that relationship. This is why Derek Fisher was driving her car and wrecked it, or the car that was given to her by Matt Barnes, because of the fact that Derek Fisher cannot handle his own in the relationship financially. And that's what you have here. I think that she's stressing out. I really do. She lost the case. And because she lost the case, I don't think she's been the same. I just think that she thought she was going to win and hold that over him, and he won. And now you're with a Derek Fisher who's unemployed. He's probably living with her. That's why he proposed to marry her, because he doesn't really have much. He may be getting a retirement check from the NBA. But women who bear the financial responsibility in a relationship, when she's dealing with her ex, she tries to go and get more child support. She tries to keep the man from seeing his kids, because she wants those kids to only see the guy that she with as their father. Like, she wants to completely brainwash the kids. This situation could be handled a lot better, but because you have a woman who's not very mature, she wants to handle it in a way that's making her look bad. Also, the article says Gloria was involved in a bitter divorce with ex-Laker Matt Barnes. She's currently engaged to Derek Fisher. There was extreme bad blood between Barnes and Fisher, once teammates on the Lakers. Barnes believed Fisher had hooked up with Gloria during their marriage. It seemed the feud was over since Barnes congratulated Fisher on his engagement. I think Matt Barnes has tried to make things amicable, and I think that's what makes it worse, because, and I think I said this in a recent stream, you have certain women who want their exes to be destroyed. They want their exes to be broken. They don't want their exes to be happy. Matt seemed like a very logical guy. He seemed like a very logical guy, and I think that bothers women like this, because he can be logical. She seemingly has moved on. She seemingly is in a better situation. She's planning on marrying Derek Fisher. You would think that she would move on and try to make things better for the children, but she doesn't care about the children. She just cares about being petty. You know, no matter what you may think of a woman, and again, how she looks, how she may act, there's always something deeper there. There's some deep psychological issues there, okay? And what it seems to me is that she may feel rejected. You know, maybe Matt left her, and maybe she's never gotten over it. Do I think Derek Fisher was trying to get with her while she was with Matt? Absolutely. I believe that, because women never leave a relationship unless they have somebody there who's ready to take up that spot. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why that relationship progressed like it did after she had broken up with Matt Barnes. You know, and Derek Fisher was such a weak male that he could not even be honest with Matt. You know, he's sneaking around trying to talk to ex. Didn't even have the DC to put, because listen, Derek Fisher is around this man's kids. So you need to do the responsible thing and be a man and speak to Matt Barnes. But you wasn't. And Gloria was attracted to a sneaky type of dude. And if she thinks that he won't go and step out on her, then I think that she's fooling herself. Okay? But this shows you situations where you can't really trust people, man. Everybody will smile in your face and be cool with you, but behind your back, man, they're hating and they don't really like you as much as you think they do. And they're not really your friends. So